There was a time when resources seemed endless. But in 2030, the great energy crisis began. With hardly any resources left on our world, global powers created the World Space Agency to look beyond the Earth for answers. The answer was found in helium-3, a powerful isotope discovered in abundance on the Moon. With it, humanity could satisfy its energy demand for decades to come. And so, in 2032, mankind colonized the Moon. Spearheaded by the Lunar Council, the WSA constructed several permanent settlements to harvest and process helium-3. The resulting energy was transferred to Earth through a revolutionary energy network, the Microwave Power Transmission, or MPT. For a time, all seemed well. Then, one fateful night in 2054, the lights went out. No energy. The MPT had gone offline, and communication with the lunar colonist was lost. Without earthly resources to launch a full-scale rescue mission to the Moon, the World Space Agency was shut down permanently in 2055. But a small group of former WSA colonists refused to accept humanity's bleak future. Determined to discover the colony's fate and to restore the MPT, they've been preparing their mission in an abandoned desert launch facility. Now, in 2059, they are ready to launch an astronaut to the Moon. What awaits is unknown and unforeseeable, but the mission is clear. Deliver us the Moon.
Friends and family of the missing lunar colonists gather all around the world tonight in remembrance of the 2054 MPT blackout that resulted in a global power outage and the loss of contact with the lunar colony. The blackout caused global turmoil, which ultimately led to the closure of the World Space Agency 1 year later. In other news, the recent formation of the largest dust storm on record has prompted climatologists to readjust their forecasts of the equatorial desert's growth rate. As a result of the new storm, the desert could soon cover 30% of the globe's landmass. Several governments have pledged support for refugees, despite reports of...
Right, we are back.
The dust storm is expected to hit
So I have to
residential
apologize.
areas
I
between the
didn't
northwest
realize
and 50th
that
latitude
Deliver Us
by
Mars
this afternoon.
was a sequel to Deliver Us the Moon, and the funny thing is I owned this game as well.
Authorities have imposed
Moon
a
Man
mandatory
Far
evacuation
Crossing.
of the impacted area.
A brave astronaut ventures to the Moon, his mission to explore the lunar expanse and uncover its mysteries. While the road is desolate and the hardships many, he knows what he must persevere to save mankind.
Wishing you a safe and happy day.
I'm going to put the controller back down and I'm going to try mouse and keyboard. If I remember right, I actually didn't like the controller for this game. Okay, and while I was at it, I also found a blanket to wrap around my arms because I'm cold. Fossil fuel depletion, worse than that. WSA energy crisis unavailable. Global energy resource will run out far sooner than previously predicted, according to a report released today by the World Space Agency, 5/7/2030. The dire assessment stems in part from new data collected by the organization that indicate the depletion of fossil fuel has accelerated at a rate far faster than the prior models have shown. The findings precede a planned United Nations Security Council hearing to address the energy crisis. The outcome of this study was terrifying, frankly, even for us. With our current burn rates, our ability to power the planet could be exhausted within the year, said Dr. F. Maziria, a representative of the agency. He declined to say how the report might inform the scheduled UN deliberations. Huygens research facility to remain closed. WSA considers damage irreversible. To sum it up, basically, they weren't planning on doing anything about the moon. WSA takeoff mission to find new energy sources. A spacecraft was built to keep looking for other ways to get us energy. The WSA colony goes dark. Fears of meltdown in fusion reactor. Stop hoping for magic solutions. MPT transmits power from moon to Earth. The microwave power transmission, the MPT, generates power inside a fusion reactor and sends it wirelessly to receivers on Earth, fueled by helium-3 harvested on the moon. While the MPT took over a decade to complete, the energy signal traveled rapidly from the lunar colony to Earth. The World Space Agency believes the MPT can transmit enough energy from the colony's fusion reactor to supply approximately 20% of Earth's population. That percentage is expected to rise quickly. In another decade, the MPT could power all of Earth, said Dr. Isaac Johansson, the agency's lead scientist. Earth will never be dark again.
Start the mission. Do you copy?
Ooh, I hear Claire. Is it working yet? Lunar colony disaster. What's this one? Alright, Huygens cryosleep malfunction. The cryosleep experiment responsible for a major disaster. Lunar colony in state of emergency after cryosleep generator malfunctions. In the wake of a fatal error inside its cryosleep machinery, the Huygens research facility has suffered severe damage. The death toll at the facility is still being tallied, and it is unclear when, if ever, the facility will be opened again for research. The lunar base, which is vital to the WSA scientific activities on the moon, has been evacuated until further notice. Witness accounts speak of an icy nightmare. The WSA has yet to comment on the exact amount of damage the facility has suffered, though preliminary reports maintain the extremely low temperatures and built-up extremely low temperatures and built-up permafrost have made the facility nearly inaccessible. The malfunction set in motion a cascade of disasters. The consequences were devastating. One critical error led to another. Families left behind by the tragedy have urgently requested that the bodies be returned to Earth. Tribute to 90 years of space exploration and loved ones lost during the 54 blackout. Interesting.
Fortuna, are you there?
Here? You've done this 1,000 times before during your simulations. We know you can do this. Good luck. Claire. Supposed to toggle with, play with, interact with.
Ground control to Fortuna 1, this is Claire. Please confirm radio contact.
Welcome.
Radio contact confirmed. Make your way to the launch platform and prime the rocket for liftoff. We have to launch before the dust storm hits. There she is, the Taurus 5. It took us 4 years to get her ready for launch. But you need to hurry. The dust storm will hit this area in a few hours. If we don't succeed now, the Fortuna mission will be over for good.
The first of many courses. Created by Isaac Johansson, the MPT transmitted power from the moon to Earth through a network of satellite dishes. Since Isaac's disappearance during the 2054 blackout, Claire Johansson has studied her father's work closely in preparation for the Fortuna mission. played the first one or have seen me play games know that I try my best to look at everything, but I often fail because just easily distracted. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, something shiny. Yeah, that's Elizabeth kept the Johansson family together after her husband Isaac assumed a role on the Lunar Council. After her death, Claire took care of her sister Kathy before she was taken to the moon to live with Isaac. Both Isaac and Kathy have not been seen since the blackout. Oh, what? Kathy and Claire. Mom. Lessons to make you a perfect parent. We saw that book on her nightstand. MPT, End to the Age of Wires, Isaac Johansson. All of our energy needs satisfied in the blink of an eye. A system can wirelessly transmit energy all over the world and beyond. This is the MPT, the microwave power transmission. In this book, MPT inventor Isaac Johansson discusses what the future might hold for this revolutionary system. Daddy, Claire. Oh, Claire and Kathy. Get it? It's a girl! Isaac and Elizabeth are proud to announce the arrival of Claire's little sister, Kathy Christina Johansson. Mommy, with an angel, wings, and a halo. Daddy on the moon, Eddie, me, and Claire. Oh. Look, flush! We all know that a flushing toilet wins the day. Flip. Okay, that was fun. I know, we're in a hurry. Something. A monument marks the entrance to the Fezenkov Cosmodrome. I'm probably slaughtering words, I'm sorry. The facility was abandoned until the Fortuna team made it their base of operations after the blackout and began preparations for humanity's last mission to space. The sign reads, "To the stars." Open. And else? Alright, let's summon. Oh, that's a problem. Climb up. Oh, I guess there's a ladder right here. I don't know if we get a flashlight or not. Alright, it got stuck coming down. We trusted to bring us up.
You're on your way up to the facility. The control center is located on the top floor. There you can prime the rocket for launch.
Button.
It's been 5 years since we last received a microwave power transmission from the lunar colony. At first, no one believed it would be possible to transmit energy from the moon back to Earth. But the WSA proved the skeptics wrong. Just like you will, when you get the MPT back online.
Doors. Oh, wait, you get a flashlight. That actually, I'm not gonna lie to you, slightly startled me. I'm easily startled. If power out, use code 3548 for the door. Eight. Eight. Let there be light. Can I go in any of these? All these doors are sealed.
This building once functioned as part of the WSA, but it's been our home for many years now. I still can't believe you'll be leaving here for good soon. The desertification of this whole region won't take long after the storm passes through.
Issue 34, Space Tech Magazine, Blackout 2054. What happened to the MPT? Life without MPT, a year after the blackout. In this edition, we invite world-renowned scientists to discuss what could have caused the MPT to remain offline, what might have happened to the lunar colonists, and how humanity should move forward. I'm supposed to go there. I'm supposed to lift my... I'm not so sure, actually. I think it's a ladder to go up. Why I want to go up? Alright, there's an invisible wall right here. Pretty nimble for a guy in a spacesuit. Or a person. We don't know. Huygens Research Facility. Memoriam. Maybe I'm supposed to zoom into this note on the table. During the Huygens malfunction, we had comms with Earth. The blackout is different. How does a whole colony go silent? What happened up there? Determined to seek the truth about the 2054 blackout and restore the MPT connection, Maria Gonzalez has raised the Fortuna team from the ashes of the WSA. Since 2055, Maria's team has been secretly working on it. For those that I kind of played it out of order, I'm so sorry. We actually do kind of know, don't we? One of the few survivors of the 2048 Huygens cryosleep malfunction, Maria brought her damaged ASE unit back to Earth with her. She's been trying to repair her ACE in hopes of restoring holographic recordings captured by the device during her time at the Huygens research facility. I have a feeling I've been saying that word different every single time I read it. This. Dear Sarah, we met years ago at the Pearson space station. I was relieved from service after the Huygens cryosleep malfunction. Remember how we talked about my broken ACE? I'm looking for a way to extract its holographic data, and I'm hoping you could help me out. Maria. Hi, Maria. Yeah, I remember. Holographic data runs through a unique hardware component. I specialize more in software, so you should reach out to my colleague, Rolf Robertson, here at Pearson. He's an excellent mechanic. Sarah Baker. Luxetine, antidepressants. In memoriam, those lost during the Huygens malfunction on June 10th, 2048. Don't forget everyone we lost that day. Huygens research facility to remain closed. Okay, we read that. We read that. Well, Fortuna. Established 2055. Okay. Can I move this? Yep, I can. I can in a very specific spot. Yeah, I got a hammer. You always need a hammer. I couldn't care less about the hammer, though. What's the pipe? Oh, there's a thing over there. That looks a little slightly startling. Evacuation notice. I appreciate that they told me that there was a sandstorm moving in and that I needed to hurry. And, yeah. We, crates of plates, though. Please proceed outside of the Cosmodrome facility between September 15th and 16th. Everyone in and around the facility must be ready outside of the building at 5 o'clock for a rendezvous. 1401 is a go. Thank you, everyone. Beer pong. Claire. Jordy was winning, though. I win. Oh, isn't Jordy in the second one? Or in the second game? Claire's office.
We've isolated 3 plausible causes for the MPT blackout. 1, the transmitter at Pearson Space Station.
Claire, there you are. Come on, we're celebrating in the other room. Everyone is looking for you.
I need to go over this one last time, Maria.
We've been over it before, multiple times. We're good. Come. It's time to join the party.
It won't take long. I'll be right there.
A true Johansson. Once he set his mind to something, I could never convince him either. You're just as stubborn as your father.
Probably the only thing we had in common. I just don't understand why he didn't restore the MPT connection. He invented the damn thing. And now it's just us. No one else is even trying. If we fail...
Remember what I told you. If it can be done, then we're going to do it. That's all we have to focus on. Go over your notes. Join us when you're ready.
All right. Causes of the blackout. Right. Secondly, it could be one of the network pillars.
Interesting how the story is unfolding, isn't it? Recruited straight out of university, Claire Johansson designed the Taurus 5 rocket for the Fortuna mission. Claire was eager to join the team to uncover the fates of her father and sister on the moon after the 2054 blackout. Custody denied. Supreme Court of the United Kingdom. The Supreme Court of the United Kingdom, Parliament Square, Claire Johansson. Honorable Judge Richard Edge, blah, blah, blah. Dear Miss Johansson, the court rules that the father, Isaac Johansson, is the next of kin and has been granted full custody over Kathy Christina Johansson after the mother, Elizabeth Johansson, untimely death. As their current guardian, you are ordained to ensure that Kathy is brought to safe passage to the moon to be reunited with her father. Sincerely.
Good. You're in the control center. Get the rocket ready to launch as fast as possible.
Looking for. Hold on. See if there's anything to see. I'm freaking that door out. I'm Sorry. Someone empty the damn garbage.
Calculating new storm ETA. Claire, we have a problem. The storm is approaching faster than expected. Way faster. Time's running out. Keep going, Fortuna. We've been working too long to give up now.
Well, how do I close off fuel line? It makes us. He did the climb. He did the slide down. I couldn't get Kathy to do that on the. And that's unfortunate. Can you white boy jump? White boy jump. Alright. What's to do about that? I bet I'm pushing. Okay. Get it. I get it. Oh, do I have to? Why the do anything? The hitbox is weird. Okay. In square platform, it should not matter how I turn this. But it does. Grab, please. Wait, jump. Thank you.
Okay, the hydrogen valves are closed. Head back inside the control center to prime the rocket for launch. That's it. The rocket is primed. You have to launch now, before the dust storm destroys the rocket and everything we've worked for.
Could you make this an any more complicated path than what you did? Goodness. No, I'm stressing. Ah! Almost! Almost!
What are you waiting for? We have to launch before it's too late.
I'm going. Molly, do you see the rungs that I have to climb?
Rocket navigation systems online. We're nearly there. It's just like your training. You can do this. Initiate launch procedure. Ground launch sequencer started.
And fused.
Perfect, just like was practiced.
One, three, three, four.
Auxiliary power units booting up. Gaseous oxygen vent armor and arms safely in place. Sound suppression system engaged. Hydrogen burn-off system activated. Rocket boosters ready for ignition. Standing by for countdown. Rocket boosters ignition start. Engines ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, start. 1. We have liftoff!
Got a big computer screen in my way. I can't see the fun sights. Well, we're glowing.
The rocket has entered the thermosphere. You're on your way, Fortuna 1.
Whoa. Actually, it was slightly startling. Are you waiting for something from me? Oh, nope. Grabbing my mouse.
The view must have been breathtaking when the first astronauts made their way to the moon just 100 years ago. They knew an Earth full of life. All we know today is dust. If you can bring the MPT network back online, it could restore the hope humanity lost after the lunar colony fell. We could recover, rebuild, and most of all, start thinking about a future. You'll need to find the MPT transmitter at the Pearson space station. From there, the power signal was relayed to Earth. This was the final link in the MPT network before the blackout. If there are answers to find, they're at Pearson.
Claire, we need to head down to the shelter. These winds are getting bad.
Understood. Fortuna 1, this storm is going to jam radio contact. You'll be on your own for a while. To reach the station, you must...
I think that says remember her.
Second stage of the launch. Please, deliver us the moon.
Mm. Let's see. Equip the astronaut suit. Yes. Fly me to the moon. Ooh, title screen. Title screen. Distance to target. Dock the station. Hey, we did it.
Ground control to Fortuna 1. You must have reached Pearson Space Station by now. The storm has severely damaged our instruments, so we can't read your location or receive any messages. But we can detect fluctuations in the MPT network. If you can hear this, when you reach the control center, try to find out what's wrong with the MPT connection so you can bring it back online. Good luck up there.
One day I will do the same. Nothing to see there. Completing. Oh no. Oh no. Central lab. Go to the. Okay, so I came from there. That is out. Like a pond tin. Okay. Wait. here? Damaged, actually, doesn't it? Girl. Need one more of those canisters. I definitely need to. Okay. Do I grab the one that... Oh. Moon hub. It's not particularly what I want. No. Oh, you know what? I bet I know what to do. I am playing this blind, by the way. I have to admit, I thought Deliver Us the Moon was a completely different game than what it is. I actually thought it was a horror game, which I don't do very well with horror games, so I tend to avoid it. And I don't know how I ended up owning it. Might have been like a fanatical bundle buy or something. So I thought it was a horror game. And it wasn't until Deliver Us Mars that I realized that no, it is more of a puzzle story game. No. So I have to admit, I actually didn't pay much attention to this game in any way.
Backup power active. 5 support systems online. Oxygen levels rising.
Crew quarters are back. Are open. That remained closed. We do have ace parts over here, but I don't know what I can do with those quite yet. So, this.
Copy, Control. We're all set. Ready for descent.
The MPT network is still down, so expect the lights to go out as you descend towards Copernicus.
Thanks for the heads up, Pearson.
Remember, Sarah, our oxygen here in the station is limited. After arriving, you'll have 40 minutes to find out what caused the blackout and bring our MPT network back online. If you're not back by then, we'll have to evacuate without you.
We hear you, Control. Rolf, you ready?
I am. And don't worry, Control. It's probably just a glitch. We'll be back before you know it.
Let's find out how they've been holding up down there. Alex, commence descent protocol.
All systems go. Descent in 3, 2, 1. Descent engaged. Godspeed.
Pop it into here. The Pearson space elevator improved the logistics of getting people and supplies to and from the moon. When the 2054 blackout occurred, station crew members Sarah Baker and Rolf Robertson were sent on the elevator to investigate the blackout on the moon's surface. Due to the station's emergency protocol, their time was extremely limited. Got a map. I would have scanned that map, I'll be honest. Would want to know what that map had to say. Field room from the that way. Oh, nets are in the way, so I gotta go in. On the, okay. Anything? Oh, boom. Station power low. Good one. All right. Maintenance can save your life. Baker.
There you go, buddy. Almost there. We'll touch up your paint job later, don't worry.
Are you ready to go? We've almost got the elevator running again.
Yeah, just patching up Alex before we head down.
Are you bringing that thing along?
Of course. We'll need all the help we can get. Besides, you wouldn't have made it to that airlock if it hadn't been for him. This MPT blackout can't be just a glitch, Rolf. Everything is still dark down there. Last time there was an outage. Did you hear the message from Earth?
No. What did they say?
They can't even send ships up here anymore without the MPT. It's crazy, right? We're the only ones able to investigate the blackout.
Sarah, we need to get you guys down to the surface ASAP. We don't have much time.
Okay, let's go.
They came from far, far away. Treasure under the sea of gold. Reader. And a fencer? It's a fencing mask. Shock risk. Councilmember Lavarde, the MPT is still offline. What's going on? Backup power is finally running up here at the station, and repairing the Pearson elevator to take us down the Corporaconus? Corponicus? I don't know. Anyway, the MPT is still offline. What's going on? Backup power is finally running up here at the station, and repairing the Pearson elevator to take us down the Moon Hub to provide any assistance you might need to bring the MPT back online. We're coming. Please be safe. The End of Time tour. Bunch of books. She was definitely a reader, wasn't she? Tombs from the Lost Lands. Is it rotating? It is rotating. Moon Man, First Contact. The astronaut docks into a rundown space station on his way to the moon. In it, he discovers clues of an old friend. Convinced that they may still be alive on the moon, he doubles his efforts to reactivate the space elevator in a race against time. They have changed the code again. New code is 2539. 253. After the cryosleep generator of the Higgins Research Facility malfunctioned in 2048, Maria searched for answers led her to investigate what remained of the machine. Unable to determine the exact cause of the malfunction, she sent this fragment to the Pearson space station mechanic, Rolf Robertson, for assessment. Dear Mr. Robertson, I'm one of the few survivors of the Huygens cryosleep malfunction. I recently came across a fragment recovered from the cryogenerator and was hoping you could inspect it. Also, is there any way I can get my ace to project holographic data from that day? I want to find out what really happened. Maria. Dear Miss Gonzalez, I inspected the generator fragment you sent over and I can't find anything conclusive. As for holographic data, it's unfortunately location-based. Holograms can only be projected where they occurred. If the Lunar Council ever clears access to the Higgins again, I think the best thing to do is to bring your ace and check the holographic data that's there. Never go outside without ace by your side. Maintenance saves lives. Boom. Boom. A monorail delay could cause. Oh, I just realized there's a code pad right here. 2539. Transmitter receiver online. Connection to Tech Moonbase. Connection. Wire. Alright. I was saying, I think I have a sneaky suspicion this is going to be a very slow burn of a game. Dishes on two. So something to kind of be aware of. I have a feeling that it's going to be that way. Feature checklist, Sarah Baker, Ace remote control update, blah blah, hologram playback, weekly space elevator weekly maintenance. Councilmember MacArthur, in the past few months, my team and I have encountered problems with construction material shipments. We were supposed to be finished with the Orion wings by now, but again, we missed our milestone due to shipments being repeatedly canceled. When can we expect the Lunar Council to approve further shipments? The engineer Baker, the Lunar Council has decided to shift resource priorities around because of new construction on the moon. For the time being, I recommend you make do with what you have. We are doing the same down here. New construction. Is the Higgins facility finally being repaired? About time that place opened up again. There's too much knowledge buried there since the cryosleep malfunction. Baker, suffice to say that while the construction project is classified, it does not concern the Huggins. Access to the Huggins research facility remains restricted until further notice. Research and development. Right knockoff can. Evacuation procedure. In case of emergency, please pay attention to the following guidelines. Oh. You're glowy and make me want to click on you, but you're interactable. Oh. Space Tech Magazine, reflections of the Huggins cryosleep malfunction, and interview with Dr. Rosa Lavarde. In this edition, we interviewed WSA Lunar Council member Dr. Rosa about the cause of the 2048 Huggins cryosleep malfunction and how we can avoid this type of catastrophe in the future. Systems and engineering. We got spacesuits. Look like they're that great, do they? Ooh, moon! The moon, yo! The moon! 3 and 4 spacesuits are missing. Ooh. Plasma cutter. Clear, doors operational. Oh, okay. Ramming my face into it didn't do anything. Oh. Button. And depleting. Oh. Plasma cutter. Where am I supposed to go? In some ways, this game kind of reminds me of Shipbreaker. Which I sort of missed that game, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of fun with that. Girl has no patience, does she? I mean, maybe they thought it wasn't going to be an easy fix, and I haven't even, like, got out anywhere. That's because I'm doing everything.
Assembling Section 3C now.
Copy that. Do you think we'll finish construction anytime soon?
Is the council claiming more supplies each week? I doubt it. I'm surprised we got this past MacArthur in the first place.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm getting strange readings here from the lunar surface. Are you seeing anything?
Just wrapping up. What the hell? All the lights are shutting down.
Are you alright, Rolf? What just happened?
I can't see a thing. Everything is dark out here.
We lost power from the MPT. The whole station is down. Can you find your way back to the airlock?
Negative. I don't have a visual.
Right. I'm sending Alex to block the airlock doors. Do you see him?
I see his flashlight. Heading back to the airlock. What's going on? Everything on the surface is dark.
Rolf, not now. What's your ETA?
10 seconds.
Make it faster. Once the airlock seals, you'll be locked out. Alex is blocking the door for you, but he can't hold it much longer.
Order request form or Orion wing expansion. Order denied. Let's see. All construction materials orders need official lunar council supervision. So they needed supplies. They were denied. Sucks. Amaze. Though operational, the Pearson space station was never completed. Sarah and Ralph oversaw the construction of the final wing. The Lunar Council member MacArthur suspended shipments of materials such as this panel, diverting all resources to a classified project on the moon. Sort of know what they spent it on, didn't they? I bet that will hurt me. Why is it looking all rusty and yucky? I think I would want to interact with that. I don't know. Do I? I thought that was going to be a doorway, but nope. It is a window. Is that oil? What is that? I don't know if that's oil or water. It's something. Oh, did you think I was confused because I'm moving so slowly? Man, this game's really judging me for me wanting to look around. It's actually kind of cool. Loading through that. Nothing. Okay. There's a module down there for. What that is. Can't go through that door. So am I gathering these or am I installing these? Oh, hey. Not 100% sure why. Yes, but right. I guess part of me kind of appreciates that it assumes since I'm a
energy supply at 40%.
since I'm a professional that I should know what I'm doing and that I, you know. Oh! Whoa! I don't wanna. Is there a way to not? So gonna die. Looks like the best way to do this. Go.
Life support energy supply at 20%. Life support energy supply critical. Power fully redirected from life support to rotation engine. Access control center to activate engine. Life support failing.
That's not nerve-wracking.
Life support shutting down. Oxygen reserves low.
supposed to go? Where I thought I was going. Ta-da. Well, I guess going back. I'm mildly confused and don't know.
Life support offline. Oxygen reserves nearly exhausted.
Well, that was disastrous. I would think that flying through these shards would be a really bad idea. They're sharp, but I guess what do I know?
Warning. Voltage detected.
Oh, that's fairly mild and quiet and nerve-wracking. We're on the moon now. Diagnostic. Quick thing got. We're on the moon. Actually, kind of exciting.
ASE required.
Hello? Hello? It seems empty. Where is everyone?
I have no idea. I've never seen the base like this. Is Alex getting any heat signatures?
No, nothing. This can't be right. I'll go downstairs, see what I can find.
Sarah, we'll figure this one out. And thank you, both of you, for saving me when the blackout hit. I know
Expedition team, you must be at the surface by now. Remember, you only have 40 minutes down there.
Copy that, Pearson. Don't mention it, Rolf. Can you check out the control center and see what's wrong with the MPT?
Will do.
Keep your comms on. I'll update you when I find something.
Council Private Quarters, Isaac Johansson. Lead Lunar Engineering, MPT Supervision. Isaac was devastated when he learned of his wife's death in a dust storm on Earth in 2049. Unwilling to keep his daughters exposed to Earth's worsening conditions, he summoned them to join him on the moon. Claire refused out of concern over Kathy's health and looked after her sister until Isaac exerted his influence to gain legal guardianship over Kathy. Kathy was brought to the moon soon after. He drew Earth and at Claire. There's a small chance that you're going to hear my dog barking in the background. I think someone's eating. And she's begging. Rosa Lavarde. WSA recruits top scientists to Lunar Council. In preparation of its impending mission to colonize the moon, the WSA has filled the ranks of the Lunar Council. Established to coordinate WSA efforts on the moon, 2 seats remained unfulfilled until top scientist Dr. Rosa Lavarde and Dr. Isaac Johansson were awarded the position. Lavarde and Johansson were chosen personally by William MacArthur, who has the lifelong history in overseeing complex international security missions across the globe and was recently appointed mission commander to the lunar expedition. As head of the Lunar Council, MacArthur is to lead the colony together with Lavarde and Johansson. To many, the appointment of Dr. Lavarde comes as no surprise. Lindsay, for fuck's sake, shut up. To many, the appointment of Dr. Lavarde comes as no surprise. The respected scientist has spearheaded numerous cutting-edge research teams and is a leading expert in the fields of fusion and energy development and helium-03, the resource the WSA plans to harvest on the moon. Operating the borders between architecture and technical design, Dr. Johansson is renowned for Johansson settlements? I think it's a type of settlements. The settlements designed to withstand the harsh conditions of the equatorial desert have given Johansson unique insight into construction in the physically hostile environments. It is believed that their joint knowledge and experience were vital to the colonization of the moon and the establishment of the MPT, the vast network meant to generate and transmit energy from the moon to the Earth. I guess I could have done it differently, but... Food unwrapped. From back there. We will never see it. It doesn't let us. Oh, what's this one? You're on the moon. Hiding. Beach, crossroads, Tombow, Earth, the best and brightest, the new age, _ outward. Water cooler. This astronaut is just like, I don't want the water, and he just hits it in a cup full. I think something's extremely amusing to me about that. William MacArthur, Security and Transport Supervision. Red. Isaac Johansson, Lead Lunar Engineering. This. Oh, are we gonna need Ace to play it?
William, what the hell was that speech about?
Our next chapter, Rosa. It's time. The ships will be ready soon.
You can't be serious. I don't know how you plan to fix this mess, but you'd better do it now.
That won't be necessary. Come with me.
You are serious. Will, have you lost your mind? We can't leave the colony behind like this, not during this blackout. Not with the MPT signal still offline. People on Earth depend on us.
Don't concern yourself with them. Those days are over. We have to start the long journey ahead. That was the agreement.
The ships were supposed to be our last resort. We didn't give up the first time, and we're not giving up now. When the network is back online, we can provide Earth with power again. We're close, William.
No, we're not. We're not close at all. If you still think we can power the entirety of Earth with the MPT, you're more delusional than I thought. We have one last hope, and it's outward. Now get ready, because we're going.
I'm not leaving, Will. Not like this.
I'm not asking. Get her on the ship.
What? Is this really...
The witness. Hardware malfunction detected. Maintenance required. Do anything. Got myself a little buddy. What do you do with my little buddy? My friend. I'm gonna carry him with me forever and ever. Sorry. Buddy, help my friend.
Initiating AZ maintenance protocol. Running AZ hardware diagnostic. AZ connection to Moon Hub facility network failed. AZ network access port status defective. Component replacement is advised.
Alright, I think this is going to be a good place to stop. I will be back soon with another video. Thanks for keeping me company.